Manchester United's season is in danger of disappearing down the drain at the moment. They can do something about it in the transfer market come January. What will they do, or what should they do? We've got 5 names here, Shaka.
Yeah.
And we're going to evaluate. Let's just say that Solskjaer's still there, or maybe regardless of whether Solskjaer's there.
Yeah.
Because he's got nothing to do with transfers, as we've learned. Who should they go for in this list, and is it feasible? We'll start with Zlatan.
Well, let me. No surprises here. We should go for all. And I've made this point before. Zlatan, I think, is a good fit for Manchester United. I don't think they have the kind of characters or personality that you associate with a club like Manchester United, or a club who have their ambitions need to have within their dressing rooms. Nobody with any kind of backbone, nobody you can call on or lean on when things aren't going well. I think Zlatan is that and a whole lot more, and lifts the level of those around him, gives everybody else a bit of personality. Mandzukic is a player that I just like an awful lot. I remember him from his time at Bayern Munich, and as an out-and-out striker. You also appreciate how good he is as a foil for Cristiano Ronaldo during the course of last season. A tireless worker. All right, wrong side of 30 right now, but works tirelessly and has the quality, certainly a quality greater than Manchester United have in their dressing room right now. Christian Eriksen is one that they've been linked with. I think this is also a real possibility in January, given the fact that he's out of contract in the summer. Knowing Daniel Levy, he'll want to get some money in for him. And I don't think he's played that well for Spurs this season. It just seems to be, after the whole link with Real Madrid and that, or the prospect of that move falling through, he's not found real form, and I'm not sure exactly why that is. I don't think I think he's also cut a bit of a frustrated figure, but then you can make that accusation about anybody within Spurs' dressing room. Brings in, again, a quality that Manchester United do not have. Alderweireld, I am surprised that they didn't go for Alderweireld some time ago, ever since his contract was winding down and there was that clause that he could get him on the cheap. Just given what we've seen from Manchester United in the centre-half department, even though you signed Harry Maguire for all that money, I still think Alderweireld was a realistic option, that he would have come in and made this team better, even with Harry Maguire there. His contract also winding down. Again, Spurs and Daniel Levy will want to get money for him. Callum Wilson. Now, given his link with Chelsea in the summer, he signed a new deal with Bournemouth, so that would be a little bit more problematic. Whereas that may not be an automatic fit, given the fact that Rashford likes to play through the middle, I think Rashford also gives you a job on either flank. Wilson, as an out-and-out goal scorer, continues to put up impressive numbers for Bournemouth, gives you an option to coming off the bench, or to play at the start and allow Rashford to play either side, or whether you want to play a front 3 or a front 2, but gives you options, a realistic goal-scoring option that Manchester United do not have right now. Now, this list won't be cheap, certainly in terms of transfer fees. Wilson will probably be the highest, given the fact that Mandzukic, I thought he was on his way out. Juventus in the summer, these two, as we mentioned, contracts winding down. Maybe you get Zlatan on a loan from MLS for a few months to see out the end of the season. But to buy Wilson would be expensive. To pay these wages will be pricey as well. But Manchester United have money, and they need to spend to have themselves back playing in the same arena as some of the other big boys. Not just in English football, but also in European football.
Not beyond the realms of possibility, though, is it? You could actually get all 5 of them if you paid the right wages.
Yeah.
They could do. They could afford the fees. It's not impossible, the amount of money that we'd be talking. And all of them would probably look at each other and say, well, if he's going, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll buy into it.
And I think that's the thing here for Woodward to do, kind of try to play this off. Now, I have my own criticism of Woodward as a chief exec and a deal maker, so to speak. But if you can go to for argument's sake, you can go to Christian Eriksen and say, yeah, we're bringing in Mandzukic and Zlatan. Will you join? Of course, the answer would be yes. And then you turn around and you go to Ibrahimovic and say, listen, we're bringing in Eriksen and Mandzukic, and we also have Alderweireld, who is kind of interested. Would that interest you if you came and we keep hold of Paul Pogba? He would then say, yeah, so play all of them off as though the other one's coming and see how you can do it. But then, again, that takes some negotiating, keeping in mind that a lot of these players are oftentimes in touch with each other or each other's agents, so they can figure out if you're bluffing or not. But Woodward has got to start earning his money and getting these deals done, because what we've seen from him so far has left a lot to be desired.
Top 4 if they brought them in, right? Halfway through? I'd say yes.
Okay, well, you say yes. You go right ahead.
Let us know what you think at ESPN FC. Who are we missing? Who could they get? Ole needs somebody.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.